Oh, come on. Why are you doing this now? Ugh. Ah. Yes, OBS is having gremlins, Jer. OBS is having gremlins. Oh, well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to our welcome to Armored Core 6. I mean, it's fight night, and of all the nights, tonight is the night that Vito decided it was gonna fuck up and be like OBS and Vito decided they were going to have a fight, and unfortunately, no, Dusk, I wasn't, but I was able to do let's call it a stopgap solution. Let's call it a stopgap solution. Because of it acting up, I am static for now. And you know what, Diego? That's a very good question. But isn't that really the question we're here to find out? Isn't that the question we are here to find out? So, room is going up very soon. Time limit. Let's go 3. Map. Bertram Spaceport. Locked. Open. Keyword. Room is open. Get your asses in here. Get in here and let's get the fights going. There's Dusk. There's... Oh, hello there, Resolver. Hello, how are you doing tonight? Nice to see you here. And thank you for the follow. Oh, man, I'm so sorry it took so long to get started. I'm so sorry it took this long to get started. Like I said, OBS and Vito were having a bit of a moment. And already off the bat, we've got a fight running. We've got a fight going. It seems like Dusk and... Oh, no, I don't know who Super Robot Enjoyer is, unfortunately. I can't say off the top of my head that I recognize them, but it looks like they are already on the warp, already starting a fight. Time to die, maggots! Don't act like you're all planning on living forever. Michigan will remain one of the best characters of this game. Like, that much will not change, Jer. Michigan is one of the best characters in this game. Let's see what we've got here. Bow Overdwellers, dual little gems, and looks like Treno's on the right shoulder, can't see left, versus Gao Gai Gar. Oh, this will be an amusing match. Oh, it's a coral missile on the left shoulder. Oh, that's spicy. That's a fat boy. Kind of an interesting choice, I gotta say, Dust, considering the axe that's been taken to heavy ACs with the last update. They're still not bad, but they are nowhere near the privileged position they used to have at launch. I'd like to see them go further because they're still a little bit too strong, but it's nowhere near what it used to be. Meanwhile, it looks like Gao Gai Gar is going on the offensive with the pile bunker, making good use of that pulse shield to keep the coral missiles from doing too much damage. AP seems to be pretty tight right now. Goes in with a kick, but Dusk manages to get the stagger. Punishes with the Truenos too. Barely dodges that laser shotgun, but gets pile bunkered as he tries to use the assault armor. Doughboy. That was fast there. That was fast. Going in with a charged dispersion laser this time. Dusk coming up as well. Charged coral missile. Who's going to get their shot off first? Dusk keeps canceling his little gem. No, he's firing them, but the animation's fucking up, I guess. Dusk goes in with the little gems, gets the kick. Tries to punish with the Truenos, but Gao recovers way too quick. Gets in with the dispersion laser and a charged pile bunker strike. Dusk is in trouble. Coral pulse protection, pulse armor, but then Dusk uses the assault armor to break it. Tries to go for Treno shots. Can't seem to quite make them connect, though. Coming up on him right now. Let's see who's it going to be. Who's going to make the first attack? Gao goes forward. Looks like a pile bunker strike and fails, but manages to connect with the shotgun and takes it 2-0. Oh, that was fast. That was fast, I gotta say. That was impressively fast. But let's see, what am I gonna bring here? Obviously not this, because the vanilla... Actually, I do know what I'll bring. I know what I'll bring. So, I've been posting these on Twitter, but I have actually been building ACs based off of other VTubers recently, including... Oh, looks like they're going for round 2. Rabbit Protocol versus Getter 1. Oh, wow. Dusk really wants that rematch. Is it going to end better for him this time, though? That's the real question. Or is it just going to be a repeat of the first bout? Only one way to find out. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Just past this loading screen. Don't touch that dial. Oh, boy. Come on, baby. Come on, come on. Okay, that is a pretty good recreation of Getter 1, by the way. I gotta say, that is not a bad recreation at all. No rotation, have to read. No rotation. Okay, Rabbit Protocol. That is an interesting choice, Dusk. Bringing a lightweight reverse joint into the meta, into this meta. Even with the recent updates, they're still not in a good spot. So you are going to have to work for this win. I'll tell you that much right now. Oh, he's purging. Oh, Getter 1 purges the Gatlings. Goes for the kick. Is this? No, it's not going to be a boxing match. They've got the blade still on their arms. On that arm. Oh, they still got the blade and the dispersion laser. I guess they felt sorry for Dusk after the first round. But is Dusk going to be able to take advantage of this? It does not look like it. He is at a severe AP loss. That Huxley is trying his hardest to help, but Lord knows if it's going to work. Honestly, though, this is Getter 1's match to lose. He had a huge AP lead until just now. And as far as builds go, this is much better set up for the current meta. However, Dusk making very good use of his evasives to try and juke those blade strikes. The dispersion laser as well, very, very good at evading that so far. Can he make it stick? It doesn't seem like it. Getter 1 is going in hard with those kicks. Hey there, Dodo-sama. Nice to see you here. You're going to be getting in on the fights tonight? You just here to watch. Current meta is very close range, heavy leaning. So at launch, it was heavy ACs all day long. Heavy ACs had an extremely privileged position at launch. And while that's been reduced to just a somewhat privileged position, lightweight ACs and reverse joints in particular are generally not the best in PvP as it currently is. The other problem that's been going around right now is hard-locked interaction with assault boost and kicks means that being able to spam kicks really incentivizes bringing the heaviest AC you can, because quick kick damage scales with AC weight. Huh, interesting. That's very interesting. I mean, maybe, okay, I'm guessing they're using the spring chickens, which are the heavy reverse joint legs, because I know that the Kasuars and Mine Betas are not in a great spot right now. Mostly because they're light. And whilst it's gotten better, lightweights still very much get the short end of the stick here. And holy shit, Getter 1 is proving my point exactly right now with those dual Gatlings. Ooh. Oh wow, it's 1-1 though. I guess I missed one of Dusk's wins. Was not even paying attention while talking about the current meta. Also, speaking of, this is not something that works in PvP, but if you are ever interested in trying a different experience when it comes to Armored Core 6, something that strips away the highly compressed ranges and takes a goddamn chainsaw to the privileged position of heavy ACs by widening the gap between the lightest and heaviest builds, you might want to try this out. And yes, it is a blatant mod plug, have to read, and I will not apologize. Bazookas can be very tricky, Dodo-sama. Bazookas can be very tricky. In particular when they're used by tank ACs, because several tank builds actually have several tank builds actually have a technique where you can use a pulse shield on the shoulder to cancel the firing animation, and thus your opponent gets no warning. Oh no, you've upgraded to Shin. Let's go. But so I was saying before, this AC build is one of several that I've done and posted to Twitter about based on other VTubers. This one in particular being a reference to, I'm not sure if you've ever seen her, but this one is Mint Castella, who is Mint's great. Mint is great. If you ever want to if you're ever looking for something that's like really cozy cozy late at night, she is great for that. She is great for just cozy watching late at night. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Diego bringing a very interesting build. The Zimmermans are still quite strong despite the nerf. I gotta say, that much is going to be a tricky thing to deal with. But also, already you can see here, one of the things that they've done that has reduced the heavy AC privilege. And I really wish they would do more. Oh, where is he? 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 Got him! Ah! Shit, shit, shit! Ooh! Almost had you there! Oh, no, I'm sorry, I got names backwards. Yeah, no. John Rubicon is half to read. You're super robot. Yes, I was half to read. I was indeed confusing the two of you. I am sorry. I am so sorry. Oh, that's embarrassing, actually. Ow, 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 ow. Assault armor! Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Watch it turn out that the build that I was saying before was dog shit in current PvP actually does well now. I would be impressed if it does. I would actually be really impressed if it does, especially considering just how compressed combat ranges still are. They really, really need to acknowledge that the compressed combat ranges don't work. They don't work. They are harmful to the current game balance and incentivize really, really obnoxious and unfun build styles because everything is locked into a very tight range band, as opposed to having a couple of different range bands that various weapons can exist at. They need to increase. I think they should increase. They should double the maximum FCS range, basically, and also double the size of the FCS brackets. No, Jer. If any previous Armored Core game had that problem, it would have either been Last Raven or Verdict Day. I think you could probably get it with the Sweet 16, but that's because most of your shots hit with a head. Yeah, no, hitting the sheer size of that AC definitely does contribute to making it an easy target. Let's see what we got here, though. Looks like Leox versus Mila Corvustra. Let's see what this build is here. Lock and Key, dual Ransetsu RFs, and dual 6-shot back missiles. Very interesting setup right there. And it seems to be working pretty well, but nope. Leox counters with the ML Red Shift. Even, Corvustra manages to recover, returns the stagger, extends it with a kick, but Leox pops his pulse armor and then counters with more moonlight strikes. Get the charged linear rifle shot off, knocking Mila back into terminal armor. Is that going to be enough to save them? But yes, it is. No, that was Leox winning. I got the two of y'all backwards. I'm sorry. I got the two of y'all backwards. Damn, this is a surprisingly nasty build, Leox, I gotta say. And it feels like the exact kind of build that, especially at launch, was almost completely non-viable, and really demonstrates how much the recent balance patches have done so far. Oh, that's you, Dodo-sama. That's you in the with the red shift. Okay, now we know who's who here. Go, no. Dodo-sama comes in with, starts charging up the moonlight. It changes his mind. Goes for Truenos, and there's the moonlight. Oh, it's not you. It's not you. Okay. I thought this was you. Oh, that's Rose. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting everyone mixed up here tonight. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm getting all kinds of names mixed up. Met Grill. I see. That's you down there, Dodo-sama. Met Grill. Oh, you're using the candle ring emblem. I actually do like that one a lot. I do like the candle ring emblem quite a lot. It, along with, like, my favorite emblems have to be that one. It's one of the red guns, but I was not Iguazu and not Volta or Michigan. I'm trying to remember which red gun it is. It's either Nile or yeah, it's Nile's emblem. I love Nile's emblem for whatever reason. It's like, it just seems so strange. They generally nerfed accuracy across the board. Forces short range with most weapons. Oh, that's very interesting there, Jer. Let's see what we got here. Shin Getter 1 versus Mech. That's why it's Mech Grill, you cheeky fucker. And so it's Diego versus Dodo-sama. Let's see who wins this round. Let's see who takes the first round. Dodo-sama's coming in with a cheeky build. Funnels, vertical plasma, and dual flamethrowers versus the red shift nebula and dual truant. Oh no, this is a coral heavy setup right here, Diego. Walter Blade, coral nebula, and then dual truenos. Jesus. Hey there, soy flavored. So if anything, Loose Range got an accurate. Are you talking about this game or Last Raven soy flavored? Because that's actually, I'm actually kind of like sleeping on that one. Yeah, I know. Because yeah, no, Jared was talking about Last Raven. Yeah, Jared was talking about nerfed accuracy in Last Raven. And overall, I still feel like, and this is still one of my complaints, like you're not entirely wrong that close range accuracy got nerfed recently, but as a general rule, I still feel like the combat ranges are too compressed. I feel, like I said before, ideally for me would be double maximum FCS range and double the size of the FCS brackets. That would actually create the opportunity to develop multiple distinct range bands for a much wider variety of weapons to function at. Right now, the range band is just too narrow and they're too tightly spaced. They're too tightly grouped. And it really hurts certain weapons in particular. Like the Harris linear rifle. It's got other problems, but the Harris linear rifle is really a great example of why the current compressed combat ranges are a problem. It really suffers under the current setup with combat ranges. But oh no, the plasma missiles take it for Dodo-sama. Plasma missiles take it for Dodo-sama and hand them the win. And that was 2-0. Damn, Dodo. Gotta remember that those bad cooks can really stack on the pain too. Like, that was really the vertical plasma missiles doing a lot of the work there because of their incredible blast radius. But oh, who is it gonna be? Me and Leoxin. Let's see what Leox has brought out into this fight. I've already kind of shown what I'm doing here. Coral, it really is, Diego. Coral is just, it's a very Eldritch sort of thing. What you're seeing in Last Raven, the only consistent middle and long range weapons are snipers and missiles. Missiles still have a lot of problems with hitting enemies, and that's not counting the quick use of inside weapons. So insta decoys for that. Ooh, that is kind of rough, actually. That is kind of rough. And it's also one of the reasons why I admittedly, I tend to have a lot less patience with the old gen AC crowd recently, because a lot of them are really, when it comes to the Armored Core 6 has flaws, but when it comes to discussing this game's flaws, they are some of the guiltiest at missing the forest for the trees, focusing instead on things like the fixed camera and other relatively surface level details of previous entries in the series, rather than the deeper, more foundational problems that this game's balance currently has. Ah! That's what I said. I tend to have a lot less patience for some of them now, because when it comes to like it seems like they're not capable. Yeah, no, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Jer. They're not. A lot of them are just not capable of having an honest discussion of the actual flaws of this game, and instead are just talking about how, oh, it's bad, and not going into detail. It's bad, refuses to elaborate. Trying to have a discussion with them is like, well, it's pigeon chess, to put it bluntly. It's literally pigeon chess. It's literally pigeon chess. Because yes, this game has flaws. I've been talking about several of them this whole time. No, I don't want that. I want to go AC data. Let's try something else here. Let's try something different here. What have we got? No. I know which one I'm going to try. I put this together a while back. It's a heavy build, but I found it kind of amusing, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Oh, let's see what we got here. Rain of Tears versus Thin Mint. Dusk versus Diego. Let's see what this leads to. Let's see what these two builds lead to. After all, I remember Rain of Tears is an incredibly annoying AC, hence the name. And I have not yet seen Thin Mint. So let's have a look and see what kind of surprises Thin Mint brings here. What kind of surprises is Thin Mint bringing to the party? Yup. Rain of Tears is exactly as I remember it being. Morley aperitif. Oh, this is an interesting setup, Diego. Not Diego. Not Diego. What the fuck? I keep saying Diego. That's Have to Read. That's a very interesting setup, Have to Read. Dual tri-lasers and a Verger. I didn't catch what was on the other arm off the top of my head. Let's go look at that one, actually. Let's see. Oh, it's a Walter Blade. Dual tri-lasers, a Walter Blade, and a Verger. This is a very interesting build. Oh, funny enough, the old gen guys are switching from Last Raven to Ninebreaker because they're done with the shitty accuracy. That's actually really interesting to note, Jer. That's really interesting to note. Oh, Dusk gets him staggered, but he is very close to the edge himself, and it looks like Have to Read might be able to actually take advantage of that. Not quite, no. Dusk manages to recover very quickly. Lines up another charged laser shot, but gets staggered, gets knocked out of it by Dusk with the... What? Oh, the aperitif. Yeah, gets knocked out of it with the aperitif. But Have to Read takes the win. I actually missed. What did you kill him with right there, Have to Read? I wasn't actually paying attention. I think that was one of those, oh shit, where did my AP go moments. What do we have here? So let's see. How's the next round going to go? Have to Read already getting both of lasers, all three lasers charged up. Meanwhile, Dust coming up on the ground, have to read with a significant vertical advantage, using the warship as cover against that aperitif. When is he going to let things rip? Walter Blade to open, then fires off. Looks like both tri-lasers. I think the animations are acting up right now. I don't know what's going on with that. Hits the pulse armor. Dust countered with assault. Only manages to chip off half of it. Finishes it off though with the, what is that on your? I see what you're running now, Dusk. I see what you're running now with this build. That's right. The Taiyang shows just got a huge update. I completely forgot about that. The Taiyang show got a huge update that makes it absolutely brutal now. Let's see then. Who's it gonna be next? We've got Rose, Dodo-sama, myself, Leoxen. It is Rose versus Diego. Let's see how this one goes, shall we? Also, you know what? I feel like this is a time to have a little bit of background. Nah, I think we're fine, actually. I'm renaming Finmit to Red Bull. Because Red Bull gives you wings. God damn it, have to read. I mean, it would be fitting, but god damn it. Let's see, Lock and Key versus... Was it Leoxen? No, it was Super Robot. It was Diego bringing out the Gundam. Let's see how this one goes. I love these cosplay builds. They're always so goofy. Let's see. We've got, looks like a linear rifle and a bazooka on the right side. Pulse shield on the left and a pulse blade. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what that left arm is. So I can already see what you're trying to go here with that. Probably because a lot of people went to portable because of the extra weapons. The better menus, bug fixes, or just playing on phones. That would do it as well. Yeah, Jer. Let's see though. How's this gonna go? AP seems to be pretty closely tied, although I think Diego might have... No. Rose has a slight lead now and has opened it significantly. Both ACs currently have pulse armor up, but Rose's is about to expire. Can Diego capitalize? Or yes, he can. Goes in aggressive with the pulse blade. Keeps it up with the kicks. Pressure on. It takes Rose down with the bazooka. Oh, that was very tight, actually. That was very tight, Diego. Is this going to be a 2-0 or a 1-1? That's the real question. Can Rose come back from that loss, or is it over already? Diego got a charged linear rifle shot ready to go, but Rose using the warship for cover to try and keep him from taking it. Diego goes in with the pulse blade. Rose counters with the moonlight, and then immediately starts to punish with Truenos. Has a significant AP lead, but Diego with the stagger closes it. Diego with the stagger shrinks that down significantly. Diego popping pulse armor to try and get in close, it looks like. Goes in with the kick and starts punishing immediately. Rose in a stagger, not a good place to be right now. Can they escape? No, it does not look like it. And Diego takes it 2-0. Oh, that was fast. That was impressively fast. Diego. Let's see what we can do here then. This patch really cementing my hate of explosives. They are arguably a bit overtuned currently, Resolver. I think that the changes made in particular to the Iridium and Dizzy are kind of weird, and I would have done something a little differently there. but they are very much an interesting attempt to try and give those two weapons a distinct identity versus the Gochen. I think it works better for the Iridium in that case, just because it was in a worse spot between the two. Also, it doesn't help the fact you can insta-QB cancel into a kick. Yeah, that would also help. Give me one moment, please, and I have some background music for this build, actually, that I think you might find amusing. Ore wa Fatoman, Senjo no Hakobiya. Ore wa Fatoman, Izu no Hakobiya. Bam 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 nanda kana. Ow! 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 Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Those Gatlings are going to grind me up if I'm not careful here. How do you say hello? How do you say hello? Why is working hard? Why is working hard? Oh, wow, those missiles. What are those missiles, Leox? They have a weird flight path. They have weird flight behavior. Oh, I hit the wrong button there. I was actually going to go for the songbirds and actually try to get you with the pile bunker there. And that was a mistake. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, no, but which ones are they? Because they are behaving oddly is the thing I was asking you there, Leox. Like, which missiles are they? Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Special delivery! The delivery boy is such a strange weapon. The delivery boy is unironically such a strange weapon. I love it, but it is so weird. Just as a concept. It's so conceptually weird. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. By the way, I believe that the AI changes... I believe less that the AI changes between PS2 and PSP. A couple of days ago, I found an AI exploit in LR's Last Raven's aggressive AI. The guys at Old Gen believed it was because the PSP version is bad, as always. Then I showed them and it works on PS2 alongside other exploits. The only change I actually noticed is it's not the AI, it's the arenas. They're bigger and portable for some reason. Oh, yeah, no, that is very, oh, he's using the, oh, did they buff the dual active homings? Did they really buff the dual active homings? They did not need buffing. I don't know why anybody thought they needed buffing. If you are familiar with the cancer quads of launch, they did not need a buff. What the hell were they thinking? That's all I can say on that. Was like, what the hell were they thinking? What the hell were they thinking buffing the dual act missiles? Yeah. But why, though? I think is really what I'm getting at here, Leox. Why? Why would you do that to these missiles that were already very powerful? Better than the Coral missiles, frankly. Oh, no. What is this build, Dodo-sama? Dual Javelin Alphas and dual earshots. What kind of atrocity are you planning here against Have to Read? What kind of atrocity are you planning here against Have to Read with that kind of setup? It's a strange build in general, too. Pater Head, Mind Alpha Core, Snail Arms and Legs. It's a very interesting build here, I gotta say. Let's see, what is... Ah, that's right, it's Thin Mint, a.k.a. Red Bull, that Have to Read has brought along with them. Let's see who gets the first strikes in, shall we? Looks like it's going to be... Oh! It was Dodo-sama with an animation glitch! Dodo-sama with the dual bazookas! And of course, as I'm watching it, that's when the animations decide they're gonna fuck up. And takes the win with no damage! God, that is brutal. Are those the Gridwalker boosters you're using as well, Dodo-sama? Are those the Gridwalker boosters? Are you seriously just putting have you just put everything into vertical thrust? Is that what's going on here? Let's see here. Looks like they're both being somewhat cautious right now, though. Being somewhat cautious here. Have to read coming in with the charged dual lasers, but not yet firing. That could be a mistake, though, because no, yep. Dodo-sama repeating the ambush from behind and getting a huge chunk of damage in on Have to Read. And takes another win, takes a single hit this time, but significant lead there. What do you want to say, Have to Read? Those hitboxes were a bit BS. Yeah. They can be. They really can be. There are some really questionable hitboxes for sure. And they lead to some very strange jank that I feel like is just going to be with us forever, unfortunately. But I really do hope some work gets done on it. Now, this next build, Dusk might recognize. I'll put it that way. Dusk might recognize this next build. No, never mind. It's Dusk versus Diego with God Gundam versus Black Armory. What is this build gonna be, Diego? Oh, obviously it's God Gundam, but what is the actual build gonna be? That's the real question. And yeah, I can imagine that's the case, Dodo-sama, because charging like that slows you down. I know it does. It slows you down a bit, doesn't it? Also, it makes you much more visible. It makes you much more visible and much more restricted in your turning. Yup, that's Black Armory, all right. And what is... This is the real question, though. God Gundam, Pulse Blade, Laser Lance, bare right arm, and a... What is that on the back right? And a laser orbit. Oh, this is gonna be funky. This is gonna be funky. Let's see who gets the first shits in here. Looks like they just found each other, though. Diego's already got the laser orbit working. Gets a good stagger in on Dusk, but Dusk responds. Nope, Dusk is in trouble now. Already on a huge AP trail. Diego being aggressive with that laser lance. Goes in with another Pulse Blade strike and starts getting whacked by the moonlight. Dusk trying really hard to close that gap back up. Diego being very aggressive on holding it, though. Dusk manages to stagger him with Coral Assault's armor. Tries to go for a chainsaw strike. Fails to connect. What's it going to be then? Dusk firing off the laser shot. Dusk going with that laser shotgun and try and get some chip damage in. Goes for another chainsaw strike, fails to connect, starts getting kicked around, and Diego wins it with a punch. Let's see then, is this going to be another 2-0 for Diego, or will Dusk be able to recover from that loss? That was devastating. Or laser orbit already coming in. Dusk tries to go in for the kick, but gets staggered for his trouble. Diego punishing hard with the laser lance and punches. And no damage win. I went back to 1v1 Acrid Hunter. It was a while, and oh god, it's fun. I can imagine from the way you described about it, Jer, you really do enjoy that mode. You've really mentioned how much you enjoy that mode, so it does not surprise me at all that going back to it, you would enjoy the 1v1 version of it so much. I don't know what that was, but it was brutal, Dusk. It was brutal is what it was. Absolute massacre that last round was. Oh boy. Yeah, I have to read. Explosives are a bit funky right now. Explosives are a bit funky in this current patch. And I'm dead serious. I feel like is on all light or medium weight die. Like seriously, that is what I say. They really need to decompress combat ranges. God damn it, the Halliburton logo on the tracks. God damn it, Leox. God damn it, Leox. That is good. That is good. Let's see. Rose versus Leox. Leox coming in with a tank that has, I swear to God, that is the goofiest fucking... That's the goofiest fucking name I've seen. Those fucking Halliburton logos on the sides. Oh, dual ear shots and dual gochens. Literally just going all in on the grenades with this one. Hey there, Dranime. Hey there, Dranime. What are you up to? You're gonna be jumping in tonight? And thank you for the follow, Dr. Anime. Why did I say Dranime like it was one word? What the fuck is wrong with me? Of course it's Dr. Anime. Oh, I've been fucking up a lot of things tonight. I've been fucking up people's names. I've been fucking up who's actually using what AC. God. Most expensive ammo possible. I see what the joke here is then. I see the joke here then. Yeah, no. Still, those Halliburton logos took me by surprise. Those Halliburton logos took me by absolute surprise. Rose trying to come in with a flanking attack, but Leoxin catches it and tries and pushes them back down with another grenade round. And something is going wrong with that animation right now. I just noticed that something is going very wrong with that animation on your arm. Actually, it's all of your weapons, Leox. All of your weapons, they're acting up. I don't know if that's a spectator problem or not. That is really janky, yo. That is really janky, and I really want to know what's causing that. Absolutely having a terrible time, though. Rose absolutely having a terrible time. Leox able to just keep the pressure on with grenade after grenade. Most of the time you do that, you get between 4 and 6 in the leaderboards of the week. Rose manages to get some damage in, start closing out that AP gap, but too little, too late. TIL. Rusty's Japanese voice actor finished Ibis in his first attempt. Oh, that is based, actually. That is really based, Aurora. That's actually really cool. Let's see what we got here. Oh, not assembly. Yeah, no, assembly. I think I want to change you out for a... Yeah, for an LG. Who's it going to be? It is going to be Have to Read versus Dodo-sama. Oh, did I? Did I miss a couple? Oh, misread. Oh, missed a couple messages. Let's see here. We 1v1 because one Acrid versus me is the only way to balance it out. And I still win in most matches. Ah! I figured you were still talking about Lost Planet Dusk. I mean, not Dusk, Jer. But I did completely miss that bit about why you do 1v1s in that. Let's see here, though. Dodo-sama versus Have to Read. Seems like Have to Read is sticking with the Red Bull or whatever this thing. Yeah, no, with the Red Bull build. I just noticed, though, it's got a hammer on the left arm now. That's a very interesting build change, I gotta say. Still sticking with the charge shots, though, despite the vulnerability that comes with them. And really, really committing to try and get as close as possible before firing. I've noticed that as well. And it seems to be not in your... seems to not be in your favor, Have to Read. You are really over... I gotta say, I am with... Who was it that mentioned it earlier? It was... Yup. It went exactly as I thought. Like Dodo-sama said, Like Dodo-sama said, you are really overcommitting to those charge shots, and it is costing you. It is costing you bad. Let's see this, Aurora. Let's see this. What have you sent me? What have you sent me? I am giving free bad advice today. Ask me anything. Oh, it's the Iguazu one. I have not seen her I have not seen anything from her, but it also wouldn't surprise me if she did, because the fanbase's interpretation of All Might has been fucking fantastic. Like it started with, what was that artist's name? Oh, they're also an artist that did a really good version of Air, and they also drew Last. That's who it was. Last, a Chinese artist who actually did who did the art for that version of All Might. Oh wow, it seems like those laser cannons might have been about to pay off there for Have to Read, but Dodo comes in and punishes hard with the flamethrowers, keeps him from capitalizing on it. Oh man, that was pretty nasty, I gotta say, Dodo-sama. It's basically your semi-official design. Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me at all. It doesn't surprise me at all, Jer. The popularity of that version of All Might has been explosive. I still particularly love that one piece that they did where it's All Might and Iguazu. Yeah, like Air or 621, while they all kind of follow a general consensus, there is a lot of variety in the interpretations. All Might, on the other hand, yeah, everybody is just using Lass's interpretation of All Might. It's like not even a question. Everybody's like, yeah, no, this is All Might. This is All Might. No questions asked. It's not even a question. This is All Might. This is what All Might looks like. The sheer level of consensus on that is incredible. Let's see. Who am I up against? It is Diego. And just give me one moment. I also have some background music for this one. As well. But the Curl Shield has too many pros. It kind of does. That's not really a hot take, and I can see absolutely where it's coming from. It is just a very solid weapon, a solid shield in general. I thought I had a Soul Armor there. Ow! Ow! Punches! God! The punches are annoying as hell. I'm not even gonna... I've got to find that little GIF comic of Cyrano of Nineball laughing at All Might because she has to deal with Iguazu. If you find that, Jer, you have to post that because that sounds incredible. Just Nineball giving All Might endless shit because she has to deal with Iguazu. Ah, shit. With the punches again. Oh no, the animations are breaking! Oh! Wait, what's this Dr. Anime about making a cursed AC or not? What's this about a cursed AC, Dr. Anime? I mean, that is... Even when I'm a tanky boy. What do you mean, yes? You mentioned a cursed AC, and then I ask what you mean, and you're literally all you say is yes. What does that mean? What does it mean? The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? And now y'all are all piling on. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see what we got here. Have to read with the Sweet 16. Looks like swap that out from the Zimmerman. Meanwhile, Leox bringing in assault rifle and a taser. I know what this is supposed to be, Leox. I see what this is supposed to be. Huh. Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when the sheriff Tom Brown come for you? Tell me what you gonna do, what you gonna do. Yeah, bad boys, what you gonna do, what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do, what you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. I had to do that as soon as I saw what this build was, though. I'm sorry, Dr. Anime. I had to see exactly what... As soon as I saw what this build is, I knew exactly what I had to do. And thank you for that, Dodo-sama. Oh. I have multiple human plus ACs, at least 2 special weapons, pre-great destruction, and I control the world. Meanwhile, you're just the Merc's little maid that at best has a walking pile of salt. On the other hand, although like 9-Ball has a lot of that going for them, you know what's funny about both of them? Their motives are both actually very similar. It's funny when you actually look at 9-Ball and All Mind, they have actually got very similar motives where they can both be described as a benevolent villain. Hey there, Barbecue Fish Tart. How are you doing tonight? That is a hell of a name, by the way. Barbecue Fish Tart. I love that. That's fantastic. But let's see here. It looks like Leox is actually doing really good damage here against Have to Read with that taser. Yeah, because All Mind, it's basically, it is basically another interpretation of 9-Ball. They are both what are described, like I said, both can be described as benevolent villains, where what they are doing, they believe, is helping humanity. That's like the key thing you remember about both All Mind and 9-Ball, is everything that they're doing is about helping humanity. I know. Oh, of course it does. Of course it does, Jer. Of course it does. I spend so much time around Toho people. I spend so much goddamn time around Toho people. It's kind of was just inevitable. And it looks like Terminal Armor might just be able to save it for Leox here. And okay. And that is a 2-0 win. That's actually a good question, Barbecue. Let me check. I don't think it is. Oh, are you mad you can't? Oh no. Oh no, Have to Read. Are you upset that you can't force somebody to stay within 100 meters of you, that they can actually establish some range? And no, Barbecue, the room is not full. It is not full right now. 9-Ball revealing it's not an AI, but actually it was Cyrano all the whole time. Baka, 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 baka. Like, Nineball just comes out and immediately, like, Nineball's theme fades into Cyrano's perfect math class. Oh no, it's smoke again. It's time for smoke. Oh, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be nasty. Yeah, no, Diego, you're going to have a rough... I'm sorry, Diego. You're going to have a rough time with this one. I'm so sorry. I'm so terribly sorry. The snail legs are still so... The snail legs are so weird. Like, the way that they actually work, they don't even walk. They literally just slide across the ground. Don't tell me that doesn't sound like... It absolutely does sound like some Cyrano shit. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That absolutely does sound like some... Yep, this is going about as well as expected. This is going about as well as expected for Diego, but he is making it work with those punches. God, those things are annoying. The punches are infuriating. I'm not even going to lie. They are absolutely infuriating. Oh. Oh. Uses the pulse armor to kind of get some spacing on that. Diego tries to counter with the assault armor, but Dodo-sama manages to open the distance beforehand. Tower City Blade only has 5 chapters. I am actually somewhat familiar with Tower City Blade Doctor Anime. I haven't read it through yet, but I am actually somewhat familiar with it. I have always wondered if it was any good, though, so now that's definitely got me given me an incentive to actually go and have a read of it, too. Let's see, how's this round going to go? Is Dodo-sama going to be 2-0, or will Diego actually manage to make those punches work? She was not 12, Britt Jarrer. She was not 12 years old. It's a little bit more complicated than that. So, the pilot you're thinking about, I forget her name, but she was a Human Plus pilot whose growth was stunted by the procedure so that she was eternally in the body of a 12-year-old. I think she was like in her 20s, but because of the stunted growth of the Human Plus procedure, she was forever stuck as looking like she was 12. Oh no! Oh no! This is going very badly for Diego already. Trying to make it work though. He's got a stagger on Dodo-sama. Dodo-sama manages to break it for a moment, but Diego goes in aggressively with the lance, taking a ton of damage. Dodo-sama manages to get a stagger in on Diego with the dual ear shots though, and has still got an AP lead. Keyword is in the stream title, Barbecue. Keyword is in the stream title. If you look down at the bottom, of the screen, you will see the keyword in the stream title. And Dodo takes that 2-0. 2-0 with that. Oh, that was quite unpleasant. That was quite the unpleasant experience. Who let Genshin players take control of the Human Plus program? I don't know. I don't know. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh boy. Oh boy, it's me versus Diego again. There is no way this can go well. There's no way this goes well for me. There is literally no way this goes well for me with those punches. His AC is in serious need of work. Good. Good to have you here, Fish Tart. Good to have you here. What do we got? Yep, no, it's still God Gundam. Still gonna be punching. I thought Tower City Blade was in the Gen 2 timeline, Jer. But yes, Human Plus is still a thing in pretty much every Armored Core timeline. But yeah, I thought Tower City Blade was in the 2nd generation timeline, not the 3rd gen. Get over here. Come on, come on, come on. punches! The fact that the punches can extend stagger is such bullshit, by the way. Not just punches. Punches and kicks prolonging stagger is one of the things that needs to go away. That's absolutely one of the things that needs to go away. The fact that they can keep you staggered forever is just inherently bad for the current balance of the game. Oh! Ah! You see, this is exactly what I'm talking about right here. The fact that they can prolong the stagger is so bad. Just from a balance perspective, it is such a bad thing. Because you could just do that. Even if it's only like 3 times have to read, it's the fact that it prolongs the stagger. Even if, like I said, it's not necessarily forever, it prolongs the stagger, which is not good from the perspective of game balance. Because it means that basically, once you're staggered, if somebody wants to punch or kick you to death, they just win. They literally just win. Oh no, I just noticed that Gundam Aerial name. Yeah, no, that sounds like absolute cancer. That sounds like absolute cancer, Jer. That sounds like absolute cancer, and I hate it as a concept already. I hate that as a concept already. Rose gold. Oh. You know, I've always felt really, really weird. I always felt really weird about the look of the Firmeza core just because of the way that it stands and the length of it. Like, the way it stands combined with the length of it makes it look kind of strange. The Lost Planet is balanced around the stagger, so you have ways to escape. That's big. Seriously, that's a big difference already there. The fact that you have ways to escape that you can recover and not be like stun locked is big. The fact that you can't be stun locked is big. Because stun locking is just an inherently unfun thing to deal with. And that's why I'm saying it's bad for game balance. The fact that punches and kicks can prolong stagger is very bad. And wow, Leox just absolutely shredding Have to Read there with the dual laser orbits. Let's see what this happens next from Have to Read's perspective. Looks like they have switched up their AC though. Back to the Zimmerman chicken. But it is not working for them. No, now it is. Now it is. Using that assault armor to its fullest extent to get punishment in on Leox. But Leox is being aggressive with that laser shotgun and the orbits. Honestly, I'm wondering if Leox can make this, if Have to Read can make this work now. Because Leox has been giving them a hell of a run here. Oh, reclosing the distance. Leox immediately coming in aggressively with the laser shotgun. And Have to Read recovers with the Zimmerman. Ooh, hoo, hoo. That was impressive right there. That is what we like to see. Let's see, who's it going to be then? 1-1. Who takes the crown? Leox immediately coming back in with the orbits again and establishing early AP lead, but Oh, tags him with the Morley. Not enough to do anything substantial, but that definitely had to be an unpleasant experience for Leox just now, who is currently staggered and getting punished. But can he make it work, or is Leox? Nope, Leox has got him in the stagger and making it hurt. But the assault armor takes it. Hello there, Ultimentra. I saw you in the lobby. I want to see what you're bringing tonight. LP has multiple different staggers with different characteristics. Oh, that'll be interesting to see. That's going to be really interesting to have a look at then, Jer. Some even give iframes to the person that's stun locked. Oh, that is so nice. Yeah. If stun locking is going to be possible, then yeah, iframes are arguably a necessity. They're arguably a necessity to keep anything from breaking right there. And god damn it, that name, Fish Tart Castro Faps. That is incredible. Good news, Armored Core 2 have new DLC. Bad news, DLC takes 1 or 2 whole years to make. I mean, we've waited for 10. 1 or 2 I can handle. 1 or 2 I can absolutely handle, Dr. Anime. 1 or 2 I can absolutely handle. It's the fact that, you know, we had to wait 10 years from verdict day until now. That was the painful wait. Weapons either stun lock or kill you in 1 or 2 shots. Yeah, no, that makes it an entirely different game there, Jer. That makes it an entirely different game, and that makes a huge difference. Oh, Fish Tart coming in with a Chang Chen Sweet 16 and an Earshot versus Gurren Lagann. Damn it, Diego. I remember how bad this AC was. This AC was misery to deal with at launch. Ooh, split missiles on the left back as well. Good news is Armored Core 6 gets a new DLC. The bad news is they use the meta of 6 at launch. The monkey's paw curls. I hate it. I hate it, have to read. That is why, frankly, your first wish, if you ever find a wish granting item, your first wish should be, I don't want to see no monkey paw bullshit. If something's going to have unforeseen consequences, at least give me a direct and clear warning. No fucking riddles. What am I doing? What I'm getting at is it's that you can do a good, deep, and fun. You can. This is not it, though. You can, Jer. This ain't it. Damn, Gurren Lagann taking the win while I was looking away. That must have been deeply unpleasant for you. That must have been deeply unpleasant, Fish Tart. Trying to get the stagger built up with the Chang Chen, but Diego coming in aggressively with that lance and shotgun combo, making it hurt. But gets staggered in the process. Barbecue tries to take it back. Tries to capitalize with a kick. Manages fails to connect though. And Diego makes him regret it with those drones. Diego makes him regret it with the funnels, and Zimmerman going back in. Gets saved by the terminal armor and takes the win though. Oh yeah, I do remember the EM laser, Jer. I do remember the EM laser. Also, I was gonna say, the reason the Sekiro system works in Sekiro is because once you have somebody staggered, you go for one big punish, and then they unstagger from the punish. That needs a lot of work here, because there's so many options that let you keep the stagger going, and basically, like I said, stun lock. There's too many ways to stun lock in this, and that makes this work a lot less well. Makes this a lot worse. Those funnels are really giving Fish Tart a hard time though. Diego pops pulse armor and continues the assault. Fish Tart's down into terminal armor. Diego tries to escape but fails. Both times there, the terminal armor has come in clutch for Fish Tart though. Absolute clutch on the terminal armor for Fish Tart there. Let's see then. Who's it going to be? I'm going to get out of this AC. This AC needs work. I know which one I'm going to bring. I'm going to bring this one because this one's funny. This one is fun. We've already got a match going here between Dodo-sama and Konoha. Let's see. Praying Mantis versus Smoke. Will somebody be able to actually beat Smoke, or will Smoke remain undefeated for the night? That's the real question. Actually, that is the question. Let's see what this build is. Oh, no. It's Leoxid. Never mind. That was fucking wrong. I thought it was going to be Konoha for some reason. Oh, well. Leoxin versus Have to Read. Hey, Lois, I'm going to get stun locked, Lois. Oh. Peter. Oh, I just realized this is quad pulse. What the hell, Leox? What the hell are you doing here? What kind of bullshit are you plotting? Just gonna rain bubbles down, are you? Just gonna rain bubbles down on Have to Read here. It's working though. It's working. They got fuck all stagger, but it is building up the damage for sure. Question is it gonna work or will it backfire? And Leox just gets absolutely hammered by the dual ear shots. That pulse armor is not gonna last long against his setup though, so it is providing little comfort for Have to Read as Leox continues to grind away at that AP. Terminal armor saves him and lets him take the win too. That was a surprise right there. I was thinking the lack of stagger was going to make this work against Leox, but that is impressive, I gotta say. That is very impressive, Leox. Oh, there goes the ear shot. Can Have to Read capitalize this time, or is it going to be a repeat of round one? Leox already working away at the AP, but Have to Read making much better use of cover this time to try and keep those shots off of him. Where he comes out, wasn't able to line up the shot though. Leox catches him and moves vertical to get out of the way. Having a real hard time trying to pick this engagement up, and gets whacked. Gets whacked by Have to Read into terminal armor. This might be Have to Read's best chance, and he takes the win with it. Woo! It is 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who takes the win home. Who takes the win home from this fight? Leox going around the warship, trying to get the jump on Have to Read. Have to Read also coming up though to pursue him. I don't know. Does Have to Read see Leox? Because I know Leox definitely sees Have to Read. Oh yeah, no, I don't think he did. Have to Read going in with the hammer to try and get the pressure off, but it is not working. Leox being very aggressive here. Very aggressive. Takes a Karasawa shot to the face for his trouble, but continues the pressure. However, unfortunately for him, Have to Read has a huge AP lead here, and so this is going to have to be played very well on Leox's part. He's already in terminal armor. Have to Read pops his pulse armor and takes the win. Oh man, that seems to be like a case of it only works once. Yeah, you want to know what let you down there, Leox? I'll tell you exactly what let you down there. The absolutely pathetic impact of the pulse guns cost you there. You really want to pair them with something that can get your enemy into a stagger, and then you melt them with the pulse guns. Boom. Ba-na-na. Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, oh, it's me versus... None of your builds are built around the stagger system. What is it, like what are they, protest builds or something, Leox? Is that what you've got going on here? Oh no, it's me versus Dodo-sama, but Smoke has seen some significant revisions. This will be interesting to see how that goes. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. Up we go. Start scanning. Oh, I think I saw him. Where are you? I hear you, but where are you? Oh, where did you go, Dodo-sama? Where did you go? Gotcha! Going in with the javelins. Oh, and they pop chaff. Let's just fire him off dumb, see if that works. Nope, that was not a good play right there. They are going to be working that chaff going forward, I can already tell. Ah! Nope. Come on, get back here, get back here. Ah! Shit. Ooh. Ooh. That chaff is going to be rough. Oh, that was a direct hit. Up and over. Gotta chase him out of that. Gotta force him out of that chaff, or we are in trouble here. Oh, get punished by the blade. Yes, I have, Jer, and it is weird. It is weird. I tried it out in Silent Line, and it really just, it felt so strange in that game. It felt so odd. Where are you? Probably gonna try to lure me back in between the ships again, because that's where you can... Ah, there you are! Popped another chaff to try and... That chaff is going to be a problem. He knows he can use it to his advantage, too. Because with that chaff, my missile guidance is going to be all wrong. Missiles are, in fact, defender side, have to read. Missiles, I don't know about other explosives, but missiles are defender side. Yeah, no, so I don't know about other explosives. I only know that missiles are. Unfortunately. Ooh. Get up out of that chaff! Get up off of that thing! Don't do better! Get up off of that thing! Where are you? Ah, hiding back in the chaff again. Oh. Ooh, trying to get me with those songbirds. I'm gonna make you work for it this time, though. I'm gonna make you work for it. 'Cause I see what you're doing here. So I'm gonna make you work for it this time. Ooh. Ooh. Managed to get the stagger on him. Surprising. Wow, this build actually feels really nice now. This build feels weirdly nice now that I actually am kind of running it better. Running it smarter, I should say. I'm running it a bit smarter now. Oh! We're at half ammo. Keep an eye out. Watch those songbirds. Move, 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 move. Misses away, misses away. And the javelins take it for me. God, these things are funky. God, these things are funky. I like them. I like these. They're so weird. Go vertical. Spot him. Got him. Really, really, really like that chaff, don't you? You really like that chaff, don't you? Ah, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Up, 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 up. Oop, oop. Oh! Out of the way. Out, 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 out. Watch the chaff. Watch the chaff. That's going to be what gets us here if anything does. Anything in particular gets us here, it's going to be that chaff. And then... Ugh. God, this is actually a really interesting engagement. Me trying to maneuver around that chaff while he's trying to force me into spots where the songbirds can get me. This is actually one of the most interesting engagements I've dealt with in this... I've had in this game. I actually kind of like it. Back, 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 back. Watch the chaff. Watch the chaff. Oh, where is he? 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 Okay, there we go. Got him. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Get over, get over. Ah, we're in chaff. We can't get a lock yet. We can't get a lock yet. Watch the chaff. Wait for it to disperse. Try and pull him out of it, too, if we can. The further we can pull him, the better. Oh, this has become a sort of weird footsies fight. This has become a footsies fight of me trying to get a missile lock through his chaff. Oh. Watch our boost. Watch our boost. Watch our boost. Good. Energy's back up. Energy's back up. Oh, it's still chaffed up. Still chaffed up, though. Missiles out. And the chaff saves him again. Nope. Oh, down to 9 AP. Oh, and he's going to time it out. He's going to time it out. Oh. Oh, that was kind of funny, actually. That was actually kind of a funny fight, Dodo. I'm not even going to lie. That was kind of weirdly amusing. I actually kind of enjoyed that. Let's see. What are we going to bring next? What are we going to bring next? I know what we're going to bring next. I know what we're going to bring next. Yes. You are the one that I'm going to bring next. Sky Fortress versus Viridian. Barbecue Fish Tart versus Leoxin. Ooh, this has been fucking crazy, though. This has been crazy tonight, though. Just some of the shit that I've been seeing pulled here. Ooh, and also, I forgot if I thanked you for it, but thank you for the follow, Barbecue Fish Tart. I know that was a while back, but still. Oh, I see what this build is gonna be. I see what this build is gonna be. Oh. Well, enjoy, Leoxin. Enjoy! This will not be pleasant. I can already tell from here this is not going to be pleasant. And immediately, as I expected, Fish Tart is already going for the vertical advantage. Leoxin is above him, though. Aggressively taking the high position and forcing Fish Tart down. But he manages to get a reversal. Leoxin staggers him in the process, though, but he is working those tasers. He is working those tasers. Leoxin popping pulse. Leoxin's turtle armor popping, giving him some breathing room, but not enough. Gets Fish Tart into terminal armor himself, and that just buys Fish Tart just enough time. What's it gonna be this time? Who gets the first shot off this time? That's the question. Leoxin coming in aggressively. I think he has spotted Fish Tart, but cannot get a shot as Fish Tart uses the warships for cover. Coming around, trying to get into a firing position. Fish Tart going under the ship to deny. But Leoxin might be able to pull something out here. Yep, goes in with charge shots on the arm lasers. Has his back lasers charged up and ready to go. Opens up on Fish Tart, doing impressive damage. Has a huge AP lead. This is your fight to lose now, Leoxin. This is your fight to lose now. Gets Fish Tart into terminal armor. This is going very well, but Leoxin gets staggered. Not enough, and takes the win. Round 3, ladies and gentlemen. This is the finale. Who's it going to be taking who's going to be taking this crown home? Leoxin going in between the warships, coming up over, trying to get a vertical advantage. I believe he has spotted Fish Tart. Fish Tart searching around blindly, hasn't managed to make the engagement yet, but seems like this might be turning from an ambush into a meeting engagement, depending on who manages to find who first. Leoxin already going. Oh, Leoxin taking the initiative. Takes a volley from the back lasers, but still moving. Meanwhile, Fish Tart on the defensive here. Very bad spot to be. Nearly. No, there he is in terminal armor. Working it as hard as he can with those tasers, but it is not enough. It does not save him. God, I love the cooling animation for that core, Leox. I love the cooling animation for that core, where it's just the two balls in the back spinning. That is it's such a goofy animation, and I love it for that. Ultimentra bringing out the Sinanju. Oh, this will be interesting. This will be very interesting to see. Who's it going to be, though? Who is it going to be? Who do we have lined up for this next match, for this next round? It is myself versus who is on the other side. Ah, it's Dodo-sama again, and this time we've both brought Chaff with us. This is gonna turn silly. I can already tell from here. This is going to turn very silly. What you want, what you gonna do when the sheriff Tom Brown come for you? What idea do you have, Jared? What idea do you have? What you gonna do? Yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. When they come for you, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? No bet on that one, you chuck it on this one. You chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father. Brother, and you chuck it on your sister. You chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me! Ah! Oh, that was sloppy. Master of Arena Ranker Maker. Making people do arenas, download them, and completing them on a stream. When I get better internet, maybe. Oh, that would be interesting to see. That would be very interesting to see. I do like the Basho frame, by the way. I do also like the Basho frame barbecue. But, also, time for another shameless plug. When I was working on... an update for the balance mod, I noticed something rather funny about the... I know something rather funny about a parameter. I know it's a funny parameter that I was using the Basho. I was doing something with a Basho frame to test it out with, and the results were fucking ridiculous. Why did you have to act so rude? Don't you know you're a human being, born of a mother with the love of a father? Reflection comes and reflection goes. I know sometimes you are not wrong, Leox. It is absolute trash. But it's also part of... But this AC is also kind of a joke. This AC is kind of a joke, so I had to go with it. I had to go with the stun baton. After all, think about it. The chaff is the pepper spray. The taser is the taser. The stun baton is the baton. And then the shotgun is the shotgun. I think you can see the joke. I think you can see the joke with that AC. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Jer, it's funny you mention a community arena, because somebody has actually made a community arena mod for Armored Core 6. And it is quite good fun. Leox versus Barbecue Fish Tart Mantis. Oh, it's got the dual needle guns. Is this all in on needles? It is all in on needles. It's all in on needles. This is going to be silly. Fish Tart going vertical, trying to get... I don't know. I don't think Fish Tart has seen Leox yet. Leox has definitely seen Fish Tart, though. You can see he is using his position to try and get advantage. Staying above Fish Tart. Actually, no. I think he might have lost him, actually. Yeah, no, he might have lost him. They are both searching for each other right now. Have not been able to find each other yet. Let's see. Leox has found Fish Tart, though. Leox has found Fish Tart and gets the initiative. Can he make it work, though, or is Fish Tart going to be able to recover? Those needle guns are quite punishing, after all. Those needle guns can be quite punishing, as we are seeing right now. And then goes in for the punish with the Truenos, too. Gets the stagger with the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Leox taking a huge damage lead here. But now both of them in terminal. Oh, that was very close. If Leox hadn't been... If Leox's terminal had popped even a bit earlier, Fish Tart might have been able to take it there. I think Fish Tart sees Leox this time. Yep, they both see each other. going in for the engagement. Leox already being aggressive with the laser cannons and linear rifle, putting Fish Tart on the defensive. Can Fish Tart recover, or is it going to be no? Fish Tart is in terminal. This is not looking good for him. And now Leox is in terminal. But once again, too little, too late. Well, we've got one last round for the night coming up. We got one. Actually, no. Not one last round for the night. I think we can go for another hour. I can go for another hour. Why the fuck not? I was thinking we might end it here. Nah, we're good. We're good. Nah, not this build. Not this build. Not this build. I know the build I'm going to use. I know the build I'm going to use. Nope. Already got a fight going. Already got a fight going. Who's it going to be? Ultimetra versus Dodo-sama. How is this going to end? That's the real question, of course. How is this one going to end? That's always the question. Why am I acting like that's just the question this time? That's always the question. Why am I being stupid? Oh, so this is the Sinanju. Laser lance, linear rifle, earshot, and as usual, can't see the left shoulder. Bob. Dodo. Yes, Dodo is here, Doom Guns. Dodo is here. You going to be joining in or nah? Are you going to be joining in as well? Ultimetra going vertical already to scan. Have they found Dodo? I think yep, they found Dodo. So did Dodo though. They found each other. Ultimetra going for a charged linear shot and the ear shot, but getting ground away by those Gatling guns. Oh, he's got a spinner as well. He's got a spin to win too, but it is not helping. Dodo-sama with the Gatling guns is absolutely brutalizing Ultimetra here. Ultimetra in terminal. It's not looking good. Dodo-sama has a huge AP lead and manages to take the win with it. Next round. Let's see how this one goes. How's this one gonna go then? Ultimetra again going for the vertical position to scan. Finds Dodo-sama, but not before Dodo-sama finds him. Also starts getting hammered with the dual Gatlings again, grinding away at the AP. Gets Dodo-sama into a near stagger, but and now it actually is a stagger, but Dodo-sama popping that pulse armor to recover. Has a huge AP lead and still has a huge AP lead over Ultimetra, and it is only widening now. Ultimetra in terminal with that, but with that AP lead, it is not likely that they're going to be able to make that count. It is your fight to lose, Doc Dodo-sama. It is your fight to lose. With that kind of AP lead, you are nope. There it goes. There it goes. A hem window cleaner. Actually, it's your fight to draw. Yeah, no. Well, nah. Yep. Yeah. I know it's technically 1st to 2, but you know what I meant, have to read. You know what I meant. Bob is very strong. Jesus. Bob is a nasty build, Dodo-sama. Very nasty. Let's see here. Jar. That is a ominous name, Dodo. That is an ominous name, Fish Tart. Jar. I'm kind of wondering what this is going to be. But in the meantime, Yeah, you're not wrong. This is a very default build. Oh, that did not go well. That did not go well. Oh, that is a kazoo, Ultimentra. That's what that is. It's a kazoo. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Grow apple trees and honeybees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like da 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 ba da da ba 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 da da. I'd like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company, 'cause it's the real thing. Da 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 da. I'd like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. Oh, wait. Up. I don't know if I would exactly call this a cosplay build, but it is kind of on the sillier side, admittedly. Oh, that might have saved me. That might have saved me, or at least delayed the inevitable. Ooh. Ooh, that did not go well. I began carving the land and mountains, then forged the cauldrons that hold the oceans. I project a storm, a whirlwind of gales and torrents, give the earth its form, a cosmic array so vibrant. It really does. The RF feels better than any other rifle have to read. It's not even a question. Like, the RF is the only good rifle in the game right now. Every other rifle just feels absolutely terrible. The Turner and the Scudder, really what they need is they need a fire rate boost. The Scudder should have the current Turner fire rate, and the Turner needs like a 50% fire rate boost. Like, really, they need to be faster. Good song. Too bad it's time for Mechanized Memories and kazoo cover. Oh no. That's fine. That's fine, Ultimentra. That's fine, Ultimentra. If that's not your thing, that's not your thing. I'm not gonna fault you for not liking it. I'm not gonna fault you for not liking it. Have a nice night. Let's see. Who took that first win? That was Have to Read with... Oh, that's actually a nice build. Noxdryer legs, dual Rensetsus. This is Albacore. Which... Oh, the Noxdryer arms as well. Oh, this is actually a really neat lightweight build. One that would definitely work a lot better if the combat ranges were open substantially. But... a very neat, very nice build nonetheless, I gotta admit. A very nice build nonetheless. What do you mean you'll see, Doom Guns? What do you mean you'll see? What are you bringing? What are you bringing on, Doom Guns? Those Huxleys are doing a lot of work, though. Those Huxleys are doing a lot of work, but Leox has a big AP lead and manages to tie it up. Now it's 1-all. It's 1-all. Leox versus Have to Read. Who is it gonna be that takes the? Who's gonna be that takes the crown here? Final round. God. On the subject of that, every once in a while, I like to think about a sponsored mech. Don't worry, it's not adult websites. Even if it was Doom Guns, even if it was, that would be funny. That would be funny, Doom Guns. Having like the logos of various like of all that shit on there, like having like X videos, Danboru, Faku, Hentai Haven. That would be a funny AC. That would be a funny set of logos on an AC to see. That would be actually really funny to see. And Leox working over Have to Read, but gets staggered in the process. It has turned into a Huxley duel. I didn't even notice that both of y'all had it. I didn't even notice that both of y'all had dual Huxleys going in there, actually. God, I was not paying attention there. Speaking of which, not just Huxley, I noticed a pattern. With the Balaam parts in particular. Their names they're all named after entomologists. Oh God, I completely forgot about the E621. Jared. God. Oh, of course Dodo's bringing the grill, Doom Guns. Dodo's been using the grill all night, and it's been the wackiest shit the whole time. Ah, you're Doom Clash. Thanks, Doom Guns. Fire Love, Fire Life. Okay, so we're actually getting the Dodo-sama versus Doom Guns fight. Let's see this emblem and these decals. Oh, no, it's not. It's Fish Tart versus Dodo-sama. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be a weird fucking build. This is gonna be Oh God, this looks really nasty. Literally, yeah, dual flamethrowers, and on top of dual flamethrowers, dual snail cannons to boot. This is gonna be really unpleasant to deal with, but Dodo coming in with the initiative for the flamethrower duel, managing to keep good tracking on Fish Tart, but Fish Tart already going in aggressive with the kicks to try and close the gap. Does not seem like it is working though. Dodo using pulse armor to his advantage here and grinding down. Oh, not the coral shield. Never mind, not pulse armor. Coral shield to his advantage and grinding down Fish Tart. Replaying AC1 for the retro achievements. Overload by 1. Just 1. Oh, that's rough. Oh, yep, nope. Coral shield to keep the snail cannons away, and then continues to burn and apply pressure with the plasma missiles. Is Fish Tart gonna be able to get close, or will Dodo completely dominate the range of this fight? The snail cannons are trying to contribute, but that coral shield is not making it easy for him. Breaking news: Mazen Kaiser SKL literally too angry to die. Oh God, I actually have not seen Mazen Kaiser SKL Doctor Anime. I need to actually do that at some point. I do need to actually watch that at some point. On a related note, I recently actually went back and watched what was it? Oh, that's what it was. I watched a couple things recently. I went back and I watched the prequel to Armor Trooper Votoms. Roots of Ambition, the Red Shoulder document. And along with that, I went back and also watched Alien Defender Geo Armor. By the way, if you ever want to watch an anime with an absolutely insane premise, watch Alien Defender Geo Armor. It is crazy. It is absolutely batshit crazy. Basically, Nazis make an alliance with aliens from beneath the Earth's crust to... from, like, with subterranean aliens, and the Allies fight back by building giant diesel punk mecha. The premise is absolutely batshit insane, but it is also really fun. Yep, you are the true fire, Dodo-sama. You have proven yourself dominant here. Who's it gonna be? I actually wasn't paying attention to who the matching was gonna be this time. And that was a mistake. Oh, yep, it's me versus... This is probably gonna be unpleasant. This is probably going to be very unpleasant to see. Come on, load game. Evangel would be... Oh, it's Leox. It's Leox and he's using the dual act missiles. Oh, God. This is going to be awful. This is going to be unpleasant. Got him. Track him, track him, track him, track him. Oh, that works. That does not work in my favor. That really doesn't work in my favor. God, these ranges are bullshit. Oh. Ugh. God, those act missiles are bullshit. Those, like, whoever decided the act missiles needs a buff was an idiot. They were a fucking idiot. Whoever decided the act missiles needed a buff was a fucking idiot. Like, seriously. They were already broken as it was. They were already bad as it was. There you are. Gotcha! You really rely on those act missiles to deny me punish opportunities, I'm noticing. That's like the entire thing. The entire thing that's hurting me here is those act missiles basically deny me opportunities to punish. It's like, even like if I get you staggered, I've got to watch out for those things. Ugh. And then also, like I said, the range is being so compressed. The range is being so compressed. I have to be like, I watched mecha anime from the mid-90s. I asked, what in name of God was that is so weird and cringe. What? Yeah, no, they are annoying as hell. They are literally designed to deny you opportunities to punish. And they were annoying before. They didn't need a buff. Why? I really don't understand why they thought that was a good idea. They did not need that buff. They were already annoying as it was. Like, incredibly obnoxious as it was. Oh boy. We've got Have to Read versus Doom Clash. Yep. Well, I mean, that's just how it goes. When you go all in on trying to be super, super close, anybody that's able to... when you're going that all in on trying to be super close, Have to Read, and you aren't using the faster, and you're using an AC this heavy, it's not going to work. The only reason it was working before is because combat ranges are still compressed, but at launch they were hyper compressed, and like, that's just not going to work. If you want to be in people's faces like that, you have to be using the faster AC, and you're very obviously not. But anyways, let's see. So Doom Clash takes the first win with the laser spinner. Goes in for charge funnels, and the Huxley charges in with the spinner to follow them and punishes hard with the Zimmerman. Coming back around. Have to Read, trying to get some spacing and breathing room using the chainsaw shield. Try and keep some of that fire away from him. Manages to whiff that strike, but pressures Doom Clash into popping pulse armor. The funnel's already just absolutely punishing Have to Read for getting greedy there. Have to Read now in terminal, but with that AP lead, I don't think it's gonna be enough. And the funnels take him out. Remember that I'm working on the EX Trooper Spanish patch? Want some trivia from the Wikipedia? It's a thermal energy field encyclopedia. What, Jer? It's what? Excuse me? Konagai invented hentai in the 70s or 80s. God damn it. Ooh, we could actually do something silly here. Now, let's go back to the Rensetsus. And who's it going to be? Fish Tart versus Dodo-sama. And the world... the world has never the same since. God damn it. Yep, nope. Absolutely not. The world has never been the same since. Oh no, it's the original version of Smoke with the dual bazookas and earshots. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. I can already see. Fish Tart, on the other hand, over here with the dual ARs and dual Zimmermans on a reverse joint. Interesting combination. Let's see if this one pays off for him. It's called Wikipedia because of WIZ. Imagine a Kudere All Mind that has an official anime body. Oh, that sounds absurd, dear. That sounds absurd in like the best way possible. That sounds absolutely absurd, but in like a good way. All right, so working him over with the Zims and the ARs, building up significant stagger on Dodo, but also taking quite a lot of damage from those bazookas. Those javelins are putting in work. He is already in terminal. I don't think that's going to be able to work out for him. And nope, does not work there. Round two, and immediately off to an aggressive start. I don't think... Yep, no, never mind. Fish Chart has spotted him. Fish Chart has spotted Dodo-sama and tries to go in aggressively for it. Lines him out, like opens him up with the kick, and then puts on pressure with the assault rifles, but gets staggered for his trouble by the ear shots. Looks like he managed to barely avoid that javelin shot just now, but not those. Not those. And is in a severe AP deficit. Remember Fish Chart, Zimmerman's got nerfed recently. They are not going to be the they are no longer the I win button they used to be. Still quite strong, mind you, but they are not going to carry you if you are in bad positioning or any of that. As we see here in Lost Planet 1, we seem to have visited both Frontier and Tech bases. Nevik has 3 bases. When do we see this build is now the I win button? Oh, have to read. Oh no, Katyusha. It's Katyusha. Расцветали яблони, груши, поплыли туманы над рекой. Выходила на берег Катюша, на высокий берег, на крутой. Выходила, песню заводила, про степного сиза горла. Pra того, которого любила, pra того, ты песня берегла. Oh man, I remember I tried playing Atomic Heart right about when it came out, have to read. It didn't stick with me. Unfortunately. Maybe I'll go back and give it another look, but it really just, it didn't stick with me when I tried playing it at launch. Tech is the one with the volcanoes. Frontier is the one where the Frontier project happens. And then I'm guessing the advanced base is where they're trying to get out and... Oh, it's where they had Green Eye. What do you mean was I an opera singer or did it? What does that mean, Doom Guns? What does that mean? Ooh, got you down. What is not profound enough is the Windex sponsored AC. Also, thermal energy disappearing is canon. It's unstable and evaporates quickly. I mean, honestly, when it comes to that kind of stuff, in general, I've always... So, the way I learned Katyusha, y'all are gonna laugh when you know. Y'all are gonna laugh when you realize how I learned Katyusha. Because this may seem like a very band-aid solution to the stagger stunlock problem. But do you think when you get staggered? No, I just think that you shouldn't be able to prolong staggers. That is ultimately the solution. Band-aids are not really going to help here. Band-aids are absolutely not going to help here, have to read. It's just one of those things they're going to have to get rid of stun locking, or it's going to continue to make things worse and worse and worse. That's ultimately what it comes down to. They need to use fossilized samples. Advances where they have the Green Eye. They need to use fossilized samples to actually work. I think I missed something there. You mentioned thermal energy dissipating. You mean for the Frontier project to work, Jer? Is that what you mean when you say fossilized samples? Oh, to actually be able to study it. Okay. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right about that part, Leox. Stun has always been a thing. You're not wrong about that. But the big thing about it is it was a lot less punishing before. You're right. It was definitely a lot less punishing before. And more importantly, oh boy, Windows cleaned versus Smoke. Well, I mean, considering what Smoke does to Windows, I can already see why these two might have beef. Who's it gonna be? Looks like they've already spotted each other though, so we're gonna get a quick fight here. No, never mind. Doom Clash has not yet spotted Dodo-sama, but Dodo-sama has in fact spotted Doom Clash. Can Doom Clash find Dodo, or is this gonna be an ambush? Yep, already opening up with that. Dodo. Doom Clash responded by going into Pulse Armor, but I don't think he's found Doom Clash yet. I don't think Doom Clash has found Dodo yet. So, this is going to be a very one-sided battle unless Doom Clash can get his head in the game. There it is. They have found each other now. We are in for the proper fight now. Dodo getting chased by Doom Clash's drones into the belly of the ship, trying to set him up for a melee punish, but it works against him. The explosive firepower on Dodo-sama's AC, taking full advantage of that confined space. Tries to repeat the process. Dodo ducks behind the ship trying to take cover, and then finishes him off with dual earshots. You have mentioned this before, that Acrid can be domesticated, and that's a thing that they show in Lost Planet 2. It reminds me as well of, what the hell is its name? The big frog monster in Monster Hunter Rise. In Monster Hunter Rise, one of the people in the village actually has a baby one as a pet, and it's really cute. I think it was called, Tetsukabra or something like that, I think is the name. It looks like a frog. I don't know that much. Yep, Dodo-sama has spotted Doom Clash. Has Doom Clash spotted Dodo-sama yet? Yes, he has. Very fortunate timing there. That could have gone quite wrong otherwise. Dodo-sama was lining up an early shot, but Doom Clash manages to drive him away for now. Here they go again. Doom Clash coming in with a shotgun blast. Gets a melee strike in and releases the drones. Huxley is also already putting pressure on Dodo-sama. But is it going to be enough, or will Dodo-sama be able to leverage his explosive power? In one part of the story, the Acrid close to a base disappear altogether at the same time, including an NPC, implying that she was an Acrid. Oh no! Oh yeah, no, Dodo-sama getting the very big stagger in there. Doom Clash popping his pulse arm to try and get some breathing room. Dodo-sama declines to engage and pulls back to bait, hiding under the ship, trying to get a good position on Doom Clash. Doom Clash trying to work his way over the ship without falling into Dodo's engagement zone. What's it gonna be? Who's gonna be the one that takes us here? Who's gonna be the one that gets the advantage here? That's what's gonna decide this fight after all. Looks like Dodo is keeping better track of Doom Clash, though. Dodo definitely keeping better track of Doom Clash. Wouldn't be surprised if that Pater head is really contributing to that. Fires off the dual ear shots, manages to get the stagger, and finishes Doom Clash off with a javelin round. And thank you for that, Dr. Anime. Ugh. That was quite the fight. That was a squash is what that was, really. More than anything else, that's what that was. That was a squash. I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you after that one, Doom Clash. Next up, we have Leoxin versus Have to Read. Also Trillid. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? They have a what? They have a Cat G Trillid. Are you serious? The weakest Acrid in the game has a Cat G version. Is this AC actually... Did you really name this AC Shame, Leoxid? Did you really name this AC Shame? Basho frame, dual tasers, a coral shield, and what was that on the other shoulder? Oh, a Huxley. Ooh, interesting setup here. Interesting setup here, have to read. Loader 5. Oh, that Loader 5. Quad laser shotguns, though. This is going to be really this is going to be a real interesting thing to see how this works out. But so far anyways, Have to Read has the advantage here, working those tasers hard. Well, no, Doom guns. Every gun is attacker side. It's only missiles that are defender side. So the Zimmer one was already attacker side to begin with. It's only missiles that are defender side right now. Coming in again with the tasers, working him over and collecting an absolutely devastating level of stagger, and then punishing hard with the tasers. God damn, that was quick. That was over before it began. No, they're not, Doom Guns. They are not hit scan. I've looked into the code. They have a projectile velocity. They are not hit scan. I have actually, like I said, I have looked into and modified the code. So yeah, I know they're not hit scan. Yeah, payday taser moment indeed, have to read. Payday taser moment indeed. Dun, dun, dun. There are no hit scan weapons in this game. Like I said, I've looked into the code. Every weapon has a projectile velocity. Even the beams that some bosses use have projectile velocities. It's weird, actually. Like, the beam itself spawns in, like, instantaneously, but the actual thing that does the damage actually has a projectile velocity. It's kind of weird. It's actually legitimately kind of strange to actually see. What do we got here? Oh, it's Dodo with the smoke. Oh, we don't want to be on the ground here is what that tells me. More than above all else, we do not want to be on the ground here. So let's go vertical, try and stay above him. That's going to be our best bet. Found him! Where are you? There you are. Scan. Try and find your ass again. 'Cause you keep disappearing. You keep disappearing. Where are you? Where? Ah, there you are. Banana. Get over here, you giant banana. Ugh! Saved by that ricochet. Saved by that ricochet. Picture of a giant bug in the Discord. Very, very big bug. Very big bug, not at all small. Quite huge. Where are you? There you are. Gotcha. Up and over. I'm gonna time out. He's gonna time out when I know he is. I'm trying to find him, believe me. God, the fact that you can literally win by just building a fatter AC than the other guy is kind of bad as well. Honestly, the timeout win should be determined by percentage, not total AP. Also, Trillet are scary and Lost Planet 2. They're piranhas that can fly. What? They're what? Also, when they throw into the ground when they hit now and they leave you at 1 HP. Oh, that's nasty. That is nasty, Jer. Where are you? Ooh, almost got me with that one. And what do you mean I lose? What do you mean I lose? God, this is what I mean. It's like total AP and rather than percentage being... They really do, Leox. They really do need to change the HUD to be the AP value. And they need to make it percentage-based. They need to make who wins percentage-based. Because that literally, as it is, you can literally just win by being fat. You can win by being fat, which is stupid. Which is really stupid. Only one way you can beat Smoke with this build. Watch point Delta. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. I refuse. I refuse to play the Final Destination map. I hate that shit so much. The intro to Chapter 1 shows the Trilla destroying a whole military operation. God damn. Oh, that is devastating. That is devastating. Okay, Bonadea Dunes. Yeah, I could do Bonadea Dunes. Because this is scummy. This is scummy, Dodo. I want you to know right now, this is really scummy. AP at 50%. God, and the ricochets. Absolutely saving you here. Ugh. The fact that I think it's so close really hurts the Rensetsus. Like, if the Rensetsus were still good out to like 300 meters, they'd be so much better. But no, they really got to double down on this compressed combat ranges that aren't very good. All those men had harmonizers. Oh, no. I can see where that one leads to. Ah, the pulse armor. Ugh. Whew. Okay, you actually won that time. So I gotta give you that one, Dodo. You actually won that time, rather than just winning by being fat. So I gotta give you that one. The whole number of survivors was 6. Jesus Christ, yeah. You want to establish that these things are dangerous. That is sure as hell is one way to do it. That is sure as hell one way to do it, Jared. Yeah, you really want to establish that these things are dangerous. That'll do it. That'll do it. Oof. Let's see. Yeah, explosives are attacker side. Have to read. Only missiles are defender side. Only missiles are defender side. Bloody Karma? BDO, what the hell? What are you doing tonight? How are you doing tonight, Bloody Karma? And what is that emote? The hey guys, how are you doing tonight? You gonna be jumping in for a fight, or are you just gonna be standing around here? Taser battle. Oh God. Oh yeah, no, they are attacker side. Have to read. They are in fact attacker side. I said this right before. Only missiles are defender side, so they are attacker side. Every weapon except missiles is attacker side. Oh, this is going very badly for Leox, though. This is going very badly for Leox. Those tasers are not doing him any favors right here. Just browsing and seeing what you want to do. All right, nice to see you drop in, though. Nice to see you drop in. Oh, oh. That was a squash. I have not seen the giant spider in Lost Planet 2, Jer. I have not seen the giant spider in Lost Planet 2. Oh boy, I just noticed as well that Leox has the dual ear shots on the back. That is a very shiny. That is a very shiny gun barrel, by the way. I gotta just say that real quickly. That is a very shiny gun barrel on those ear shots. Tries to strip away the shield using the ear shots, goes in with the tasers, but Have to Read pops his own pulse armor and fully capitalizes to make it hurt for Leox. Leox tries to respond with the ear shots, whiffs both shots, unfortunately. Yeah, the coral shield is absolutely, you're not wrong there, Leox. The coral shield is doing a lot for Have to Read here. Absolutely giving him the advantage. You are Leox here very much on the defensive as Have to Read pursues, puts him into terminal, gonna wait it out, looks like, yep. Just gonna wait it out, and then once it's gone, go for the kill. Leox hovering away, trying to get some distance, but it looks like it's just going to be delaying the inevitable. Terminal armor has worn out, and Have to Read has an immense AP lead. So even if he times it out, it's going to still be Have to Read's win. Only question now is how long is it going to take? It looks like neither one of them is going for each other. Like I said, Have to Read knows he can time this out. Time this out for the win, and Leox really doesn't want to go in for the engagement with only 1 AP left. Looks like he's decided he's going to go for it, though. Try and put up one last stand with the ear shots. But here comes Have to Read, and it's only going to take, there it goes, one shot to finish it off. It's like the spider from 1, but 4 times as big. Remember the thing the Vagabundos attack, the overlay? Yeah, it walks over it like it was nothing. The space between the left and right legs is, oh, you lost him? You lost him? Damn, Leox. I didn't even realize that. I thought you were just trying to prolong the inevitable there. That's what I thought was going on here. And now it's my turn to see how much this is gonna suck. My turn to see how much this is gonna hurt, I guess. The coral shield needs a lot of work. The coral shield does need work, Have to Read. It really does. I think what they should do for the coral shield is make it heavier, make it more power hungry. That way you have to really build around it if you want it. If you want the coral shield, you have to really build around it. That would be the thing I would do. Make it heavier, make it more power, or make it more power hungry. That way it really limits the other options you can take with it. Away! Up, 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 up. God, those things hurt. Those things really hurt. Also, you fight her while swarms of Trillids spawn around the map. God damn, Jer. God damn, that sounds awful. That sounds actually really awful. They buffed the stun gun mag count now. Oh. That's awful. The only thing that's saving me is that I can stagger you. I can do decent impact through the shield. That's literally the only thing that's saving me here. Oh, it gets you staggered, but then, God, the taser. So along with the coral shield, the tasers, they are really overtuned now. If they're able to do that, holy shit, that is overtuned. What are they thinking with this balancing? Like, sure, the Zimmermans got fixed, but they made so many other things worse now. Ugh. Looks like it's time for the rematch with Smoke, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. They are still kind of being a bitch, Dusk, but we have found another thing that's just as cancerous. We have found something else that is just as cancerous as the explosives. That being the tasers. The tasers are absolute cancer right now. Absolute cancer. So, let's see. All things considered. Yeah, there he is. Gonna be hiding under the ship again. God, the pattern you gotta try and adopt while using the Rensetsu is gonna be a little tricky. Because you want to alternate them like perfect. You want to like try and get as close to a perfect alternation as possible. I can only handle so much salt on myself because I realize the only build that I can use with a chance of winning is Rated Tears. Oh, well, sometimes that's how it goes. The boss has AoE. Ah, shit. Ooh. Ooh, that was off. That was nasty. Getting me on the ground like that definitely put you at a huge advantage, Dodo. Getting me on the ground with that first volley give you a huge advantage there. Oh, no, you're not over there, which means you are probably waiting between the ships somewhere. I can hear you. I can't see you. Scan, I don't want to be in a confined space. I really don't want to be in a confined space. So let's go. It's the battle where the cannon's broken. It's always one step forward. Yeah, you're not wrong, Have to Read. It really is. Like one step forward. But I wouldn't say one step forward, two steps back. I would definitely like two steps forward, one step back. It's very much two steps forward, one step back. I wouldn't go so far as to say one forward, two back. Oh! Almost had me there. Oh, God, the bazooka's got me there. God, these They really need to stop doubling down on slow bullets. The slow bullets are another bad design decision, frankly. Because, well, frankly, they do so much to hurt with the. Oh, that's because of hit registration, Dusk. That's because of hit registration. The bazookas and grenade launchers are attacker side, so they hit me on his screen, but they didn't hit me on mine. Where did you go? Let's get out of the confined space. Let's get out of the confined area. That's going to give him a ton of advantages. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, you were above me. I got caught in the corner, and then you came in from above. Oh, I could see it coming, too, is the worst part. I could literally see that one coming. Oh, that was embarrassing. Hephaestus. That is a name for an AC. That is a name for an AC. Bombarda Fidiosa. That's also a name for an AC. That is a name for an AC, Bloody Karma. That is absolutely a name for an AC. Oh. Well, what can I say except you're welcome? Oh, that looking upon kill. Yeah, that was embarrassing is what that was, Jer. That's what that was. That was embarrassing. Tasers versus Zimmermans. How's this gonna go? That's the real question. We are dealing with the old cancer versus new cancer. Who's gonna win? Whoever it is, we all lose. Looks like, yep, they spotted each other. Or at least Half to Read has spotted Bloody Karma and already deployed the Huxley. Going in with the tasers. Deploys the Coral Shield. Try and keep the Zimmermans off of him. Working so far, but can he hold it up? That stagger is building up. Maybe not very quickly, mind you, but it is there for sure. Pops Pulse Armor to try and keep some breathing room. And, oh, yeah, no, he is taking it with the tasers there. He's absolutely taking it with the tasers. Just got to wait for that to run out. And takes the win. Yeah, Coral Shield. Coral Shield does need, like I said, Coral Shield is overtuned as hell. Coral Shield is overtuned as hell right now. Like I said, big thing that I would do, make it more power hung. It is not Dodo-sama. It is not defender side. Every single gun is attacker side. Every single gun is attacker side. It's only missiles that are defender side. Already being aggressive with the tasers and bringing down. Well, shields are shields. As far as, okay, so honestly, that one's really hard for me to call, Dodo-sama. That one's really hard for me to call. So I actually don't know. If you mean like the deployable shields, they're probably attacker side. The Oilas, those are almost certainly attacker side. If you mean like the Coral Shield or the Pulse Shields, like the normal Pulse Shields, I have no clue how you would figure that one out. I have absolutely no clue how you would figure that one out. The Oilas are absolutely ridiculous, though, by the way. There are some goofy things you can do with them. Let me see if I can actually pull that off here or real quick or not. I don't think it's going to, because it seems like the match is already starting. So back out. No, I don't want to leave the room. What interesting comparison did they do, Jer? What interesting comparison did they do? Spike, I'm going to come over there and shove that green hat of yours down your purple throat. Mindy. How are you doing tonight, Spike? How are you doing tonight? How are you doing, little purple stick man? The big boss dream of Outer Heaven and Metal Gear. It's basically the world of Armored Core 1. A little, yeah. A little, Jer. Kinda, yeah. Oh, no, I just realized this AC, actually. This is the grill! Dodo's brought back the grill! But it looks like... Ooh, what are those on the back? What are those on the back? Are those pulse cannons or the deployable shields? Oh, those are the pulse cannons. Those are the pulse cannons on the back. Looks like, was that assault arm? No, it's pulse protection. Yeah, that was not going to help you there, Leox. I'm just going to let you know right now. That kind of a close range, that was not going to help you there. Good. Yeah, I was going to say, that joke has run its course. That joke has run its course. Oh, looks like, yep. Dodo takes the win. The pulse cannons, absolutely. So the pulse cannons, the back pulse cannons, I remember I was talking to Tetsu about this. They melt you. No, he is not running any coral, anything with, he's not running a coral shield. He's running dual pulse cannons. Which, like I said, absolutely melt you. Now on the other, no, he is running that. You are running the dual pulse cannons. And yeah, no, the pulse cannons will also melt the coral shield. So even though he's running the coral shield, those dual pulse cannons will absolutely melt it. It's like the one really good way of dealing with the coral shield is to melt it with the pulse cannons. It's not that consistent because of how just how overtuned the coral shield is, but oh yeah, no, it is a really good paint scheme. It is a really good paint scheme. But both of them are, honestly. Both of them are really good paint schemes. Oof. That went quick, though. That went quick. The flamethrowers putting in work there. Actually, on the subject of flamethrowers, I've got something. I've got something that y'all might find amusing. Hey there, certified soup enjoyer. Oh boy, more of Dodo's people coming in. We got Soup Man with the Gym 3. Soup Man with the Gym 3. A lot of ACs I've seen are too saturated in comparison. Well, that's because they're painted by the players, Jer. And like the environments are super desaturated, sure, but if you give players the ability to pick whatever colors they want, you're gonna see a lot of things that stick out in weird ways. That's kind of just what happens there. What have we got? Who is on the other side? Ah, it's Karma with the "No You Expecto Fidiosa." God, what is that name supposed to be? In case you're wondering, yes, this AC is literally painted to look like a can of ginger ale. That is the entire point of this AC. It's even in the name. Yep, Karma's here, Dodo's here. Somebody else as well. I forgot who it was. Ah, there you are. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. But yeah, no, Dodo, Karma, Also, who's the other person that I remember seeing that mentioned Dodo? There's another person as well. Who was it? Dodo, Karma, somebody else. Oh! Is that who I was thinking of? Cypher? Oh, 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 oh. Ow! Oh, and thank you for that, Dodo. Aside from balance stuff, how do I feel? Honestly, in terms of a lot of the basic mechanics, I do rather like the balance they've struck. Give me 1 second. I like the balance they've struck in a lot of the mechanics, aside from, like I said, balance stuff and some hit registration and netcode stuff. I feel like in terms of the general feel of things, it's a bit on the slow side, but I much prefer the way this game feels over 5th gen. Obviously, 4th gen will always be like my favorite. 4th gen will continue to be my favorite, but this is actually feels actually pretty good in terms of like the actual feel of the game. Let's see, Dodo-sama versus the Mech Grill versus, about to put an extinct animal back in the grave. Gym 3. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I really like that paint scheme, Soup. I really like that paint scheme. That looks really nice. Unfortunately, I think after this will be the last round of the night. So, get in there while you can. Soupman already putting pressure on Dodo-sama from long range, keeping him, well, I say long, but what is long range in this game? There is no long range in this game. Putting pressure on him with those missiles to try and force him back so he can't use his flamethrowers. And working the verticals as well, but Dodo's gotten him in range now and is putting on the fire. However, despite the AP lead and the very obvious threat, he was in a lot of trouble there. Hey, there's Cypher. What's going on? What's going on, Cypher? Dodo putting on more fire, building up that AP lead, but also stunned, staggered for this trouble. Hiding in that pulse protection. Is Soup gonna go for it, or will he just ride it out? Nope, Soup is going for it, goes for the kick, too far away, and that gives Dodo the win. Ooh, that is actually a really interesting question. It can, Jer. It absolutely can. Like, at least in theory. But you'd be kind of but I mean, that's kind of a dick move. But I guess that's the whole point, is you're being a dick by using your emblem to troll people with. You're watching some soup boil on the stove. Oh, man. Yeah, this is going quite badly for Soup Man here. That between the pulse protection and the flamethrower threat radius, this is Dodo's fight to lose. Absolutely Dodo's fight to lose here. He has got a huge advantage. Soup comes in trying to put the attack on from above, but the plasma missiles get in the way of that plan. Doing a good job of keeping his spacing, but as long as he has to stay far away like that, he's not going to be able to do all that much. God damn, not going to be able to do all that much with how compressed these combat ranges are. he has to get in there if he wants to be able to do anything. He wants to actually be able to have an effect. Between the fact that shots ricochet when you're not touching somebody, and the fact that but yeah, no, they are it's a very vocal group. Yeah, it's a very vocal group and it's frustrating because yeah, this game has flaws. Bullet velocity is too low. Combat ranges are too short. Stagger is too punishing. But a lot of these people are literally they're not approaching this game's flaws in a detailed and nuanced way. Instead, they're just like, game's bad, game's bad, game's bad. That's all they know how to say. But what the hell, Emmerich? But I'm afraid that is the last round for the night. So we are gonna go and see who we can raid. Who is on that we can go say hello to? God. I still remember that movie. Yeah, no. I still remember that movie, Emmerich. That movie was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Ooh, we got a couple options here. I know who we're going to raid. We haven't raided him in a while. So we are going to go say hi to Halbernacht, who's currently playing Mass Effect 2. And so, as always, if you haven't already, you can follow me on Twitter and, more likely, join me on Discord, where throughout October I'll be showing movies every Friday. Last week we had The Exorcist and The Witch. Also, if you are interested in trying a completely different experience, have a look at the balance mod that I've been working on for Armored Core 6. And for the raid message, I know the raid message. I know the raid message already. Armored Core on pay-per-view. But as always, thank you to everybody.